Hello and welcome to Wednesday's edition of Matslam 13's Alphabet of Wrestlers, and today's letter is H, and we've gone for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Obviously there's loads for H we could have gone for, like Hogan or Triple H or Hornswoggle, but there's enough of them to go around, but then Hacksaw was a big part of my childhood when it came to wrestling. His character in his career wasn't filled with titles or WrestleMania moments, but it was very memorable, that's for sure. So born James Edward Duggan Jr. on the 14th of January 1954 in Glen Falls, New York. He barely changed character throughout his career, or so I thought, as I found a few different characters which he did, which I will talk about in a minute. But pretty much anyone who knows wrestling will know him, and the image of him holding an American flag in one hand and the 2x4 in the other, and the trademark "Ho!" and he'd always be ready for a fight. Before wrestling, he played American football for the Atlanta Falcons, but was released due to knee injuries. In the late 70s and early 80s, he got himself into wrestling and was trained by Fritz von Erich, and made his pro wrestling debut in 1979. He had a brief stint in WWE and in the early 80s, and was also working for Georgia Championship Wrestling, and he used two different wrestling characters, one for the United States, which was Big Jim Duggan, and in Hawaii he was known as the Convict, a masked character, but I couldn't actually find any pictures of that, so if you know of any, let us know. He continued to work the wrestling circuits around the world, including New Japan Pro Wrestling, and he signed a proper WWE contract in the January of 1987. A year later, he won the first ever Royal Rumble, entering at number 13 to win a 20-man Royal Rumble match. Duggan later earned himself a shot at the Intercontinental title, which was belonged to another H, the Honky Tonk Man, in the July of '88, but Honky got himself disqualified to retain. He became the American Patriot, or King Duggan, after beating Haku, another H there, in a King of the Ring match in 1989, when Harley Race, another H, was forced to give up the crown due to injuries. In the early 90s, he was put down to just work house shows and had a lot of untelevised matches with Yokozuna. He then joined WCW and earned probably his greatest achievement when he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin for the United States Championship. Duggan was diagnosed with kidney cancer in 1998, but he successfully beat it and made a return to the ring. He returned to WCW as a janitor-like character and found the world televised title in the bin, which I think Scott Hall actually chucked in there. Anyway, he wanted to defend it quite a few times until the title was deactivated by WCW. He was also part of a Team Canada led by Lance Storm, and other members were Jacques Rougeau and Elix Skipper. WWE then bought WCW in 2001, and Duggan moved on to TNA and the independent circuit, but he made a return to WWE in 2005, and is still signed to a Legends contract. On the 2nd of April 2011, he was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame by the $1 Million Man. He did make another Royal Rumble appearance, entering the 2012 Royal Rumble at the number 19 spot, but he was eliminated later by Cody Rhodes. He also had a few matches and was actually in a 3-on-3 match. It was himself, Santino, and Sergeant Slaughter versus Horatio, Camacho, and Drew McIntyre. And he even beat Jack Swagger via disqualification on an episode of Raw in 2013. I was lucky enough to watch him a few years back at a local 4FW event when he was still as crazy as ever. So a couple more facts for you now. Also trained by Peter Maivia, obviously that one. Bruiser Brody, come up with the Hacksaw name part of his name there. And in his heyday, he wrestled Ted DiBiase, Bob Orton, and Dusty Rhodes. And fun enough, he wrestled all their kids, Ted DiBiase Jr., Randy Orton, and Cody Rhodes. So there you go, a little look at Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Thanks for watching and listening. Please go check out and subscribe to the rest of our stuff on our channels. And stay safe. All together now. Ho!